The Central African Republic CAR has a complex history marked by colonialism, political instability, ethnic tensions, and conflict. Here's an overview: Pre-colonial era. The territory of present-day CAR was inhabited by various indigenous peoples, including the Baya, Banda, Gabaya, and Zand, among others. These groups established organized societies and kingdoms, engaging in trade, agriculture, and cultural exchange. 2. Colonialism. The area that is now the Central African Republic was colonized by France in the late 19th century. It was initially part of French Equatorial Africa. The French established control over the territory, imposing their administration and exploiting natural resources, including rubber and ivory. 3. Independence struggle. Calls for independence began to emerge in the mid-20th century, fueled by nationalist movements such as the Movement for the Social Evolution of Black Africa, Movement pour l'Evolution Sociale de l'Afrique Noire, MESAN. Barthélemy Baganda, a prominent political leader, played a key role in advocating for independence. After Baganda's death in a plane crash in 1959, David Dacko became the country's first president upon independence. 4. Post-independence instability. The Central African Republic gained independence from France on August 13, 1960. However, the country struggled with political instability, coups, and corruption in the decades that followed. Dacko was overthrown in a coup in 1966 by Jean BDL Bokassa, who declared himself president for life and later proclaimed the country an empire, with himself as Emperor Bokassa I. 5. Bokassa regime. Bokassa's rule was characterized by authoritarianism, human rights abuses, and extravagance. His regime became increasingly isolated internationally, and mounting economic problems led to discontent among the population. In 1979, Bokassa was overthrown in a French-supported coup, and Dacko was restored to power. 7. Recent conflict. In 2012, a coalition of rebel groups known as the Soka launched a rebellion against President Francois Bozize, accusing his government of corruption and marginalization. The rebellion led to Bozize's overthrow and the installment of Michel Djotodia, a former SLKU leader, as interim president. However, Djotodia's government failed to stabilize the country, and the violence continued, leading to sectarian clashes between Christian and Muslim communities. 8. International intervention. The ongoing conflict in the Central African Republic has drawn international attention and intervention. The United Nations, African Union, and regional organizations have deployed peacekeeping forces to help stabilize the country and support the political transition process. Today, the Central African Republic remains one of the poorest and most fragile countries in the world, grappling with ongoing conflict, displacement, and humanitarian crises. Efforts to achieve lasting peace, reconciliation, and development continue, but significant challenges persist.